So this is layout part 2. If we go back to the main screen. So that's all been created. Now let's just duplicate that internal page. Now call page 3. I don't need all of this, so I'll delete the ones that I don't want. I'll keep this window here, and let's have a look at what's still to be done. We have panels. Let's do row panel number 3. And we'll want this in a hybrid approach. And we'll want our scaling factor a little bit different. We'll try 1 to 50 this time. Depending upon the detail of this particular panel, you would select the appropriate scale. I think perhaps 1 to 20 may be more appropriate. No, perhaps 1 to 25 if that's one you already have. You can select the scale that's appropriate for your page. I think for this one, I will select 1 to 50 just now, so we can make this work for ourselves. I think it's a little bit small, so I'll go back up to 1 to 25. I'm a little bit happier with that. I'm going to put some dimensions on this. Oops, messed that one up. One more time. And I want to put in the dimensions that I think that we'll need for manufacturing. Oops. I'll zoom in a little bit. There we are. Where the second click was. Click, click, bring it up. Do it one more time. Do it from this side. And there we are. We've got our panel. It's all dimensions up. So that's fine. Right, what I now want to do is output the weight of not just this panel, but all of the panels within this building. So what I can do, if I go into my SketchUp model, here it's here. Now I'm going to want to see the full thing, ISO. I'm going to select all of my panels. I'll go File, Generate Report. I've shown you this before, but there's no harm in showing it to you again. We'll create a new template. We'll say current selection only, we're going to group everything by tag or by layer, and then what I want is entity volume, and we'll also have the mean density. Now remember, I'm only doing the CLT in this example. In my previous example, I showed you how to do the timber frame, and I gave you the full cutting list. But this is just another example, just a quick one. And I'm going to want the output to be decimal. I'll have it in meters, and I'll have my precision down at the bottom. Perfect. I'll run that report, and that's exactly what I want. All my floor panels, roof panels, all my wall panels. Let me download that report, and I'll just press save. I'll say yes to that, and I'll open it. It is opening. I'll just drag this up onto my main screen. And if I just make these a little bit bigger, and get a similar thing here, I'll do insert. Now, I know that my tags and my elements are the same, one and the same, so I'll just call that object, or it could be panel. I'll call it panel name. Panel name, entity volume, and the mean density. Now here's the thing. My entity volume has all that text. I'll show you how to remove that text again. We'll go in here, press equals, and we'll go value, and it should come up. Take the first one, and then another open bracket, I'll put left, open bracket, I'll then say the cell that I want, comma, len for length, and then I'll open bracket, and I'll do the same cell again, close bracket minus 8, close, and close bracket one more time. I don't expect you to fully understand what we're doing here, but if you copy exactly what I have, it will work for you. Press enter. And now we have the entity volume in cubic meters. I'll select that and paste it down. And I have my volume for all of my panels. I'll do it to 3 decimal places, and I'll hide that column just now. You see hide. And the mean density is kilograms per meter cube. And what we'll do is I'll do mass, and that's going to be in kilograms. And quite simply, all I have to do is the mean density multiplied by the entity volume, and this gives us the weights for our crane. And we'll do it to the nearest kilogram, there's no point going crazy. And we then could have the total mass for unit. And that could be just quite simply sum, open brackets, and we'll sum just all of that, enter. And that's in kilograms, or we could convert that to tons. by dividing by 1,000. I will just make that to 1 decimal place. Tidy this up. And what I can do now is I can copy the area of the spreadsheet that I want, press Ctrl C, go back into my layout, don't need that anymore, into my layout, select where I want to paste it, and Ctrl V, and I should have a nice presentable spreadsheet. Now I can indeed play around with that and make it a little bit more neat if I wish, but I'll allow you to carry on and do that in your own time. You will need to do 3 panels. Now these are the CLT example. You do have the timber frame and other examples such as SIP panels, but I'll allow you to extract from that as you need. So this concludes this video, layout part 2.